Okay, today we're going to learn how to break down sentences that follow three patterns and have being verbs instead of action or linking verbs. I think the majority of all sentences fall into these three categories, the ones that have being verbs, that is. And the first one, as you can see on your worksheet, is when the being verb is followed by an adverb or an adverbial prepositional phrase that describes when or where or when. An adverbial prepositional phrase is just a regular prepositional phrase, but when it provides or functions the same as an adverb, then it becomes an adverbial prepositional phrase. So you can write it the same, it's just distinguished that way because it answers the question where or when. The second pattern is when the being verb is followed by an adjective or an adjectival prepositional phrase. Same thing, prepositional phrase just functions as an adjective, and it's in this sentence it functions as a subject complement. And the last one is when the being verb is followed by a noun that functions as a subject complement. Usually in those cases, whatever noun is following the subject will rename the subject in some way, and they're almost interchangeable. The proper way to break down sentences are you find the subject, then find the verbs, and then decide, then ask the question for an adjective or an adverb. You ask the question, is there something that says where, when, or, like for this first one, Alice had cake at lunch. Well, Alice would be the subject. I can't reach that high. Alice would be the subject. Had would be the being verb, and then what did she have would be cake, so that would be the direct object, but we're not going over that. And then at lunch is a prepositional phrase. But because it answers the question, where did she have lunch, or when, or where did she have cake, or when, it's an adverbial prepositional phrase. So it follows sentence pattern number one. For the second one, you can tell me what the subject is.
Mike's lesson.
Lesson. Right. Because Mike's is just possessive. So lesson is the subject, and then what's the being verb? And then do we answer where or when? Okay. So do we have something else that kind of renames the lesson? Do we have an adjective? Where's our adjective?
Helpful.
Okay. So helpful renames lesson. We could put it in front of lesson and Mike's helpful lesson and make a sentence. So this one fits sentence pattern number two because it's followed by an adjective. For number three, where's our subject?
Leslie.
Okay. Where's our being verb?
Is.
And are we followed by where or when?
No.
Are we followed by something that describes Leslie?
Yes. Yes.
Kind of. It's more of a noun in this case because name and Leslie could be interchanged. You wouldn't, name usually isn't used as an adjective. Her? Her is just a possessive pronoun. Where's our subject in number four?
Spring break.
It's kind of a compound subject because it's one thing, but so it's spring break. Where's our verb?
Is.
Okay. And we have where or when?
Yes.
So which pattern does it follow?
One.
Okay. And the last one. Where's our subject?
Girl.
Okay. Where's our verb?
Been. Has been.
Because has is a helping verb in this case. And then do we have where or when?
No.
Do we have something that complements girl?
Yeah.
What do we have?
Mood.
Mood? Okay. What kind of mood?
Good.
And what's in?
Prepositional phrase.
So it's a prepositional phrase.
Oh my God, I learned something.
And then what pattern does it follow?
The third. The two.
So everybody think they got it? Any questions? Okay. I have a handout. It's a worksheet, and normally you do turn in for a grade, but